guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Arr, beast! I was practicing my song before I started this. Hold on. I was practicing my song that I always sing in my intro before I started this. Anyway. Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Peace. I'm YouTube famous now. Available in 2022, the album Dad F. The roof is on fire. We don't need no water. Let the family friendly. Oh my God, it's family friendly. We don't say those words over here. I don't know why I got such a kick out of that when I was doing it before. I was kind of like dancing around the house singing the song. But anyway, the real song, okay? Not the family-friendly version, okay? We call that exclusive lyrics. So anyway, how are you guys doing today? Hold on a second, I need a little chappy. Let me get in my bag of chaps here. I have the Twix. We don't need that. I have a whole thing of Skittles here that somebody sent me. My new favorite lip balms, though. Oh, what's this? Lucky Charms. Oh, look, losing my Lucky Charms. Okay, my new favorite, though, are the Treat lip balms. Oh my God, you guys. Okay, their website, everything is absolutely fantastic. No, this is not sponsored. They even have a lip scrub. Where's the marshmallow? That's the one that I wanted to use today. Oh, that's the scrub. Hold on a second. Okay, so here it is. I'm gonna use the Soft Candy Lip Balm today. I reviewed all of these over my review channel. And guess what? Treat Lip Balms reached out to me. I was so excited. So anyway, their lip balms are absolutely fantastic. I love them. They're like my favorites right now. So anyway, you have to go check out the review. And yes, I had something else I wanted to talk about. Something serious today. Oh yes. I received a comment on my video that I feel like it needs to be addressed. The comment here, I'll put it up right here. The comment was from Aslis, and this person said to me, okay, so who let Grandpa drink so much coffee? I was so sad when I read this comment, especially as I opened my new, you guys see, I got the Halloween Starbucks tumbler. Everybody asked me, they're like, why didn't you wait until it was sold in the stores? It was sold in the stores. It sold out literally in 2 hours, so I had to buy my cup off of eBay. Is that not so fantastic? So anyway, now I don't know about the person that left the coffee. Or the comment about the coffee, okay? And Grandpa and all that. Listen, I know I'm the old man of YouTube, okay? But I like my coffee with one equal. That's like a sugar substitute. I'm sure this person doesn't like any sugar in their coffee because it seems to me like they like their coffee bitter. So anyway, I just had to address that little comment that we got. Now we can get into the video, okay? Which is about James Charles. Now this is just like we're sitting up in my kitchen, we're drinking the coffee and all that kind of stuff, right? Not the Kool-Aid, we're drinking the coffee up in the kitchen. Let me tell you about bitter. You wanna talk about bitter? Okay. I was so excited about my day. I had so many errands to run. It is my husband's abuela's 89th birthday today, so we're all going out with huge family dinner. Okay, that means about 29 of them. So anyway, his family is huge, right? And so we're going out to dinner tonight to a sushi place. I don't know why, a sushi place, but that's where we're going. So anyway, and tomorrow I'm gonna be at Horror Hound Festival, okay? Oh my God, meeting Shawnee Smith and Nev Campbell and David Arquette and all the people from American Horror Story. I'm so excited, okay? I've never been, I am so excited. So anyway, I will be there tomorrow. I will be filming the whole thing, so it will be up on one of my channels or whatever. But anyway, I was sitting around and I already knew what I was making my video about today. I was gonna talk about James Charles being the most giving person in the entire world, and that I thought he put something out. Well, we're gonna talk about it, okay? We're gonna talk about what I really thought today. And so I had it written down on a piece of paper over there, true story. I write down like what videos I'm gonna do, so it's like vlog, I'll put one, vlog, and then I put dash, vlog. That's what my video is for the day. And then I put like Peterisms, and then I do meditation, because I do meditation every day over there. And then I put review, and then whatever I feel like reviewing for the day. I wake up and I'm like, oh, today I was gonna review this Joella's vegan chicken, but I wasn't that hungry and we're having sushi anyway. So I was like, I better just have a Starbucks drink. So I reviewed the pumpkin spice chai. It's about my 15th Starbucks drink in a row that I've reviewed over there. So anyway, and then I had drama, and I had down James Charles copies Jeffree Star. That was the title of my video today. So you can imagine my surprise when I got on YouTube and my good Judy Rich Lux had uploaded a video called James Charles copies Jeffree Star. I was like, oh, well, I guess that I can't do it because then everybody will say, Peter Monn copies Rich Lux, who said that James Charles was copying Jeffree Star. So Rich beat me to the punch. Go watch his video. He does a palette review over there too. It's real cute. So anyway, so hi, Rich. How are you? He's in New York City right now, living his best life. So I wanted to talk about this tweet that James Charles put out. Okay, so the reason that is, okay, let me read you the tweet first of all, and then I will tell you why it's being compared to Jeffree Star. So James Charles puts this tweet out, right? And he said, who needs help with their bills this month? He put this out September 5th at 5:09 p.m., okay? So this is what was interesting to me about this tweet. Well, first of all, I was sent it, and right underneath here, somebody said, buying fans, LOL. Now, what was interesting to me about this tweet was that I have to say, okay, I did immediately think of Jeffree Star. And the reason why is I think it was like a month ago, it was before school started, there were a lot of teachers that were talking about not having supplies in their classroom that they needed. You know what I mean? And do you guys know about this whole thing? I don't really know a whole lot about it, to be honest, but I do know that I started getting a lot of messages from people saying, could you please retweet this? Could you please retweet this? My classroom has these needs and whatever. And I did like one, and then I felt bad because I literally, you guys got like 10 of them, and I was like, if I do one, then I have to do 3, and then if I do 10, then my Twitter just becomes a Twitter about, you know what I mean? So anyway, but Jeffree Star at that time, I think he went in and he bought like an entire classroom, all their supplies for a year, or a couple teachers or something. It was really nice. It was a really, really nice gesture. And in my history of following drama on YouTube, which has been 3 years this month, Jeffree Star has done a lot of this stuff. You know, he has donated huge amounts of money to LGBT organizations. I think he did like the homeless youth, LGBTQIA plus homeless youth in Los Angeles. He's done a lot of things like that. And people, like, I remember there was an incident when a woman had a house fire and he like replaced her entire like set of makeup. He's replaced palettes, on and on and on. There's been a lot of things that Jeffree Star has really done that are nice, right? But this is the thing about when Jeffree Star does it. It's like, okay, here's a need, let me meet your need and do it. And I don't feel like he is real brazen about it, okay? Now, for all of you that are watching this video and they're saying, oh, there he is again, biased all day long. I wouldn't say biased the house. Biased towards Jeffree Star. Blah, blah, blah. Go watch my video from yesterday. I'm not repeating it, okay? But he has. He's done really nice things. And I don't feel like Jeffree Star has really like been like, hey, look at me. I am such a wonderful person for doing all these nice things, right? He doesn't. Now, sometimes they get retweeted, and sometimes they get talked about, and sometimes they're seen. But he doesn't do that himself, right? He'll message somebody and say, blah, blah, blah. Now, I have wondered in the past why he just doesn't directly message them, like, and say, can you imagine if you were just sitting at home and you had gone through the worst tragedy of your life, and Jeffree Star snuck into your DMs and was like, let me help you out, you know, like, let me replace all this kind of stuff, like, that would be the day. And then what they do with it is up to them. But to put it on the main Twitter, that's always been kind of interesting to me. But it is still really nice what he does, okay? And I'm not going to take away from what James Charles is attempting to do either. I just think it shows a little bit his age, that he comes out and instead of like saying something, like I was watching Rich's video, and Rich said in his video, you know, he could have like set up a relief fund for, you know, the hurricane victims in the Bahamas and things like that. And I thought that is such a great point. You know, there are so many organizations, and James Charles has really worked with a lot of organizations. He's worked this year specifically with the Trevor Project, and one of the things I was really impressed that he did was with his sister's collection, he gave 50% of all proceeds to the Trevor Project, and that is a huge, huge deal, okay? Like, the Trevor Project is an organization that I have always supported, so, you know, for me, like, that is a huge statement. And to me, that's the way I think that it should be done. I think just these blanket statements of coming out and saying, hey, who needs help with their bills this month? Ding-a-ling-a-ling, sham-a-lang, dang-ding. You knew it was coming. Ding! Gracefully today. How's the drama phone? This is Peter speaking. Oh, hi, Jane. How are you? Well, I'm just sitting around here getting ready to go to Manny Mufasa's Morphe store opening. Huh? What? No, I won't be at Women's League this week. Did I see that James Charles reached out and asked for help if anybody needs help paying their bills? Well, I was going to message him, Jane. I was going to see if he could pay the fees for the Women's League. The fees, No, nothing's for free. I know, Jane, I know. Nothing's for free. Well, we would be indebted to James for life. Well, he probably would throw it in our face if we turned, yeah. Well, I just thought it would be nice. That way we wouldn't have to pay for the church space anymore. Well, all right, Jane, I'll talk to you later. But that's the thing, okay? So here's the deal, right? So James puts out this really nice thing, and I have a feeling this is a little bit of how it kind of went. Something like this. I'm just guessing, okay? So James is kind of sitting around, and he's like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, blah, blah, blah. And he's like scrolling through Twitter, and then all of a sudden he sees these retweets of Jeffree Star or somebody doing something really, really nice, and he's like, I just had the most amazing, brilliant, scandalous idea. I should offer to pay somebody's bills for the month. So he tweets this out, okay? But here's the thing, right? Like, how many, okay, who, I'm so baffled. You guys, when I saw this, in all honesty, I just was like, oh God, oh seriously? Like, this is like that, do you remember, if you're as old as me, you remember back in the day, there was this like column in the newspaper, and it was called Mr. Millionaire, and you could write him in, and you could say, hey, Mr. Millionaire, like, it's really hot in our house, I need a fan, can you send me a box fan? And he would write off, I'm sending today in the mail $30 for a box fan. Hope you enjoy. Stay cool this summer. It's very kind of flat, and honestly, as nice as it is that James is trying to do it, it comes across as a little patronizing and a little condescending to some degree too, right? I wish it would have been more of like, there would have been like some kind of setup, instead of just like, hey, I want to do this nice thing, I'm going to offer to pay somebody's bills, blah, 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 whatever, and then he tweets it out. There's like no thinking to it, right? So what are you going to do? Just blank check somebody's bills for the month? Do you know that they really need the money? I mean, do you know what their needs are? Or are you just tweeting it out? And so somebody that tweets you and says, hey, I need my phone bill paid this month, you're going to pay it? Or if somebody says, you know, my husband has been out of a job for 3 years. We almost can't eat. You know, we can't pay our rent. We're about to be evicted from our house. Is that who you pick? You know what I mean? Like, I almost think it would be better if it would be some kind of situation where, and this is where everybody's gonna, the fans of James are gonna come for me and be like, James can't do anything nice. Well, this is how it's gonna be used against him, right? Because the people that he doesn't help are gonna say, when somebody comes out and says, I'm so happy that James helped me buy a homecoming dress and pay for my cell phone bill, and they're 16. These other good Judies that come out are gonna be like, I have supported you the entire time that you've been on your career. I could not pay my car payment, which meant I couldn't go to work, and I'm now out of a home. It's gonna happen. It's gonna be a huge issue, okay? If James had set up some kind of like, I don't know, some kind of situation where he was gonna like pick 3 people, and somebody had to write into them and say, like, here's what happens, blah, 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 blah. Let me just tell you something, okay? So, well, anyway, I'm not going to get into all that. But I think, like, I was going to use a personal example. Oh my God, you guys, you have no idea what just happened last night. So I get up on the Facebook. Now, y'all know I don't ever get up on the Facebook. It's of the devil, okay? But I was up on the Facebook last night. Now, I'm in this group because it has to do with, like, my graduating class. And they were in there and they were talking about, like, our 30-year anniversary, which is next June. So they're all in there and they're all commenting, right? All the popular people in there. You know who you are, okay? And we wear pink on Wednesdays, that kind of thing, or whatever the saying is. I watched Mean Girls, it's been a minute. So anyway, so they're all up in there, right? And they're like, oh, we can't wait to go, we can't wait to go. These are all the people that drop up in my DMs, you know what I'm saying? Always asking me like, could you get Shane Dawson to shout out my daughter? I don't know Shane Dawson like that, okay? Like, give me a break. But anyway, they're always up in my, they don't want me to give them a shout out. No, they want Shane Dawson to shout them out. But anyway, there they all are, all them people up in high school, right? And this is so funny because I just talked about this in my my vlog last night about how somebody was like, you should go back to your high school and be mean to all your bullies. No, I'm not about all that. Like, this is all joking, but like, I'm going back to I went to my 20 and I had a fantastic time. Everybody that was mean to me apologized and I got along with everybody. It was real fun. It was how high school should have been. It really wasn't that deep. It's how high school should have been, you know? But anyway, so all these people are commenting in there like, has it really been 30? Oh my God, blah, 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 whatever. Of course, so I then fall down the, you know, the rabbit hole of having to look at everybody's pictures from the, where they're at, how many kids they have, where, all that kind of stuff, right? And I'm like, I'm going to this thing, right? So I comment underneath there and I put Romy and Michelle would be shook. I'm there. And then let me just tell you, I messaged a good Judy of mine, I go say who, but she spent some time in the bathroom back in the day. And I said, hey, listen, we're going and you're my date. So I'm going to my 30-year reunion with old Misty. Don't think I'm not. But anyway, you know, there's so many ways that James could have done this whole thing. I do think it's a really nice gesture what he did. I do, okay? I think his meaning, his intention behind it is nice. And like they say, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. You know what I mean? It is very nice. Is he buying fans? Is he trying to one-up Jeffree Star by paying somebody's bills for the whole month? I think if he wanted to donate somebody, you know, money and say, hey, why don't you write in your best friend, whoever you think is in need, that deserves. Ellen has done all these kinds of things. You ought to take a clue off of Ellen. Hell, she built his career. Ellen's done these things, right? Write in to me about your best friend, and I will pick the person, and then I will do a video with them, and I'll do a makeover on them, and they can come out here and have the James Charles experience. I mean, maybe not the Coachella James Charles experience, but maybe the oh my God, family friendly. Maybe the James Charles experience where they come out there and he takes them out to dinner, puts them up in a hotel suite and all. Not Coachella experience. But you know what I'm saying? Like he puts them up in a hotel suite and then they get to come out there and, you know, I don't know, go shopping and have a, you know, $1,000 shopping spree. And then he pays their bills for 2 months or something like that. I think that would be really nice, you know? But if somebody like wrote in, you had to write in about your best friend and why your best friend is deserving of that. Does that make sense? I don't know. There has to be more to it just than who needs help with their bills this month. Hello, we all need help with our bills this month. Are you kidding me? I could use some cash for Starbucks. Am I that needy that I need somebody to take care of my bills? No. You know, that's where gratitude comes in and being so thankful for what you have. And I think that's what he's trying to do. I just think it came across so poorly, didn't it? I mean, when I read that, I just was like, what? Like, who needs... That's kind of like the kid. Do you remember this kid in elementary school? When you're in elementary school and you have that one kid and he has like literally everything, right? And he like raises his hand. He's like, I mean, if there's somebody in here that's poor and doesn't really have a lot, I guess I would share my toys with them. And you're like, get out. You know what I mean? It's like, James, have you become that person that you are so completely removed from reality that you don't see how this statement alone could be kind of offensive? And I have to tell you what was interesting to me. Besides the 9 million GoFundMes that were linked underneath this tweet, I don't know how he's going to pick who he gives this money to or how he does it. But like, really, what's the intention? And then he turned around and he said something about, I just love putting smiles on people's faces. What? Okay. What about the people that don't get it? They're going to be awfully bitter. Hell, I can't do a pallet giveaway on this channel without people being pissed because they didn't win the pallet. And then they say they're unsubscribing to me because they didn't win the pallet when 1,000 people tried to win the pallet. It's just too much. So anyway, I don't know. I think it is a nice gesture. I think it should have been a little bit more planned out. This is where I do think that he needs a marketing team and a PR person and stuff like that, you know? It was interesting to me. I was like reading this statement. I was actually going to do a whole video about this. This YouTuber put this like 3-paragraph statement out about what you should do if you're a YouTuber and you get over 1 million subscribers. And a couple of the things that he put on there were you should, and I will shout this person out and do an entire video for them. I can't remember what his name is right now, but he said you should hire an attorney, you should have a PR person, you should have a marketing team. It was, you put money into put like 30% a month into savings. It was all this stuff and it was phenomenal advice. And I was like, this is really, really interesting. I think his name, hold on a second. I think it was like Roberto Blake or Robert Blake. Do you guys know who I'm talking about? I screenshot it because I thought it was like excellent advice and I wanted to make a whole video responding to it because I thought it was so good. I'm pulling all my pictures of the dogs, the pee-pee, blah, 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 whatever. Hold on a second. Where is it? Come on, Peter. Oh, shoot. I screenshot the whole thing. I just want to give the fair shout out where it is due. It's literally like, oh, here it is. Yeah, and I don't know anything about this YouTuber, so don't come to me and be like, he's problematic or he's the nicest guy in the entire world. I haven't watched any of his videos. But his name is Roberto Blake, and I don't know why I follow him. I think he followed me and I followed him back. And yeah, he has really good suggestions. If you ever get 1 million subscribers, somehow make sure you also do the following. Build or buy an actual business. Save, invest 30 to 50% of your income. Hire a lawyer and accountant. Hire a personal assistant. Bleach your old tweets. Don't increase cost of living. Don't focus on or think about the next million or growth at all. Create a routine to stay grounded and healthy every day. Talk to a financial planner. Line up a series of interviews. Do not flex. Consider your internet and physical security needs. Plan a vacation. Start developing your career exit strategy. Make a 5-year plan. Talk to a PR firm and have a brand and reputation audit done. Excellent advice. Reevaluate who in your life you can trust. Make sure you have passive income and is sustainable and can cover your cost of living. Do not move to California for career and collabs. Find a mentor. Consider getting a physical done and prioritize your health. Talk to your lawyer about estate planning. Invest in an NAS for archiving everything securely. None of this sounds like fun, does it? And you know, it's interesting because I thought that that was such amazing advice, which is why I screenshot it, because I'm like, okay, this is really good. I'm not at a million, but hey, if I ever get there one day, you know? So Roberto Blake, I will link his Twitter underneath there. I thought that was really wise advice. And I wish some of these you know, bigger YouTubers would take that advice a little bit more. I think we wouldn't see as many of these problems happen, because listen, if some drama came up, instead of them thinking, whoo, I'm gonna turn this into the next pallet sale, which could ultimately screw them and their entire career, because it will at some point, right? You know, if you call the PR firm, they might be able to help you a little bit more on how to handle this whole situation, turn it into the next pallet sale, and also come out smelling like a rose. Or stargazer lily, which is my favorite flower. So anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section below. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.